Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Enfys Tarot. This is your all signs tarot reading for Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. I've been sitting here shuffling the deck for a few minutes. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Our first zodiac sign today, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what is going on for you this week? Spirit, could we have a reading for Scorpio, please? First coming in, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Four of Cups upright, Six of Pentacles upright, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, Scorpio, what is going on for you? It seems like you're beginning to let go a little bit. You've been holding on to something for some time now, and it's that heartache. There's something that has hurt you, and you've been really holding on to the heartache as if it is what you need to do. You've been holding on to this pain like it's your job, and you're starting to let it go a little bit because you're seeing that holding on to the pain has been causing you to miss some opportunities. It's been causing you to miss out on some of the ways in which you can grow, some of the things that have come into your life that you could be enjoying. You have said no to, you've denied, you've rejected because you've been so busy holding on to whatever this pain is. It's like you've had some kind of epiphany recently where you're like, oh, all this time I've been punishing myself, and I didn't realize maybe that that's what I was doing, punishing myself. It's just like this feeling that you have been holding on to whatever this, I'm really getting this like self-punishment, like self-flagellation, like it's not quite martyrdom. It's like you really have been feeling like you've been deserving this pain, right? And it's like you're allowing that guilt to make you hold on to whatever this pain is, like it's your job to do it. And you're realizing that that has been a bit of a crutch, maybe a bit of an excuse to prevent you from doing other things. And you're beginning to release that now. And you're also beginning to release it not because you're recognizing it as a crutch or an excuse, but also that you're recognizing you didn't deserve to be holding on to this in the way that you've been doing it all this time anyway. It's like there's something has cracked. There's light coming in now, and it's allowing you to really release some of these burdens and pains that you've been holding on to for some time. And it is a really good thing. It's finally getting you back into that karmic balance. You're able to give more now as a result of this. In letting go of holding on to this pain that was not yours to hold on to for so long, you are now in a place where you can start giving where you need to be giving and receiving love. I'm getting that. I'm getting this understanding that for some Scorpios out there, you're realizing right now that you are deserving of love, and you're allowing some of that love to come in, and it's beginning a new cycle for you. It is making you feel a little bit vulnerable. I think for some of you out there, this is uncharted territory, and you've been probably like, with this pain that you've been holding on to, it's been sort of what has protected you. It's been this wall, this barrier that's been protecting you. And now you're starting to remove that wall. Those cracks are coming in, light is coming in, and it's making you feel a little bit uneasy, a little vulnerable, a little less confident than maybe you were before. But I'm getting the feeling that this is a really good thing for you. Yeah, you're breaking the chains. You're certainly recognizing these areas in your life that have been really holding you back. Yeah, there it is, holding you back. So yeah, the Empress in reverse, Scorpio, I feel like last week, maybe it was the week before, you had the Empress in reverse with your reading, and it had to do with pain over a loss or change of like a mother figure. I think that has to do with this week also. You're starting to release that. You're starting to look at your job and what this loss means to you in a different way. And that's really, really important. Let's see if there's anything else that you need to know. Yeah, you're letting go of the burdens. So keep going in this direction, Scorpio. This feels right. This feels like the right thing for you to be doing right now. So good on you. Like, great job. You're doing it. You've been listening to spirit, you've been listening to guides, and you're doing it. All right, thank you for that Scorpio reading. Who is coming in next? Next, we've got Capricorn. All right. Could we have a reading for Capricorn, please? What's going on with Capricorn? Oh, you've got the 10 of Wands upright. And then the 5 of Swords in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. The Magician in reverse. Ace of Cups upright. Is there one more? Yeah. All right. Here we go. So you're starting with the 10 of Wands upright. And you're ending with the 6 of Wands upright. This is a major undertaking. And I'm feeling like for Capricorn right now, some of you have been holding on to a bit of a secret. It's like you've had some kind of a loss or falling out and you haven't been talking about it. You've been holding on to it. And it's something that you just have not been willing to share with anyone. I'm feeling like you're starting to recognize that. Let's get more about this 5 of Swords coming in here. Okay, so there may have been a falling out with, let me hear this. Okay, for some Capricorns out there, I'm seeing that this is a lost pregnancy, maybe a miscarriage, or trouble getting pregnant. And it's caused you to really feel like you're holding, yeah. For some of the Capricorns out there, you have been holding on to the burden of some kind of lost pregnancy. This could be the death of a child, a miscarriage, an abortion, an inability to conceive, and you've been holding on to this very heavy energy. Something is about to change for you. The Magician coming in here, when it does, let me get another card on the Magician. All right, Queen of Cups in reverse, 10 of Cups upright. Okay, so here's the thing. This Magician card coming in reverse is asking you to change things around. It's time for you to shift some of this energy around. When you begin shifting the energy from being something that you're holding on to very tightly and not sharing it with anyone else, you're getting 2 cards in here that are saying it's time to start talking. It's time to start sharing some of this, okay? You've got the Hermit coming in reverse. That means, okay, you've spent enough time in introspective work. It's now time to start sharing some of this burden. And then you've got the 6 of Wands upright, and that is also the card of getting people on board, taking charge, being the leader, you know, making the conversation bigger than what it has been. All right. This is how you're going to find the Ace of Cups energy, which is that it's not just about self-fulfillment. It's about energy coming in and then being returned in a cycle. Okay. You have really, there's something about this situation. Obviously, this does not apply to everyone, but for some people, this applies to very significantly. Like, this is This is a major, major burden that you have been carrying. And it is blocking you from being able to like cycle through the energy in your vessel, right? It's really like you're holding on to this because of so many reasons. Like for some of you, you're like, I don't want this to happen again. I don't want to hurt other people, or it's my job to hold on to this. If I hold on to this energy here, it will be what remains of my loss, like something. Okay, but what happens is that when you hold on to that energy, you're blocking the healing process. You're blocking the ability to create more of a fertile situation. Okay, you're stopping anything else from growing, and that's where this Magician coming in reverse is saying it's time to start shifting that. So you've got the Queen of Cups coming in reverse, and that is about holding the space for the emotion. Right now, you've got to start letting that emotion out. You've got to start talking about it. And that's how you're going to end up with your Ten of Cups, which is the harmony, the blessing, the fulfillment. So for some of you, and I'm going to focus right here on this story for Capricorn this week. For some of you who are dealing with a significant loss, and you've been holding on to that loss, you are holding on to the loss. If that, like, you really need to hear that. You're holding on to the loss instead of creating the space for new life. Okay, that's really important for you. It's time to shift that energy. All right, so Capricorn, you've got good things coming your way. It's time to start sharing some of this burden, though. Get it out of you. All right. Thank you for that Capricorn reading. I really appreciate that. I think that's going to be really important for some people to hear. Hi, Chicken Nugget. This is Chicken Nugget. Chicken Nugget is on the table. Who's up next? Gemini. All right. Could we have a reading for Gemini, please? Hey, Chicken Nugget. We're going to have a reading for Gemini, please. Ace of Wands coming in reverse. Something is not, it's time to wait for something. Okay. Knight of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse, Six of Cups upright, Three of Cups upright, Strength upright. Okay. So here's the thing, and Gemini, it's like, okay, if you've been thinking about starting a new relationship with someone, it's not time. It's like for some of you out there, you still need to focus on your own growth, your own healing process. The Ace of Wands coming in reverse with the Knight of Cups and Justice coming in reverse. This is suggesting that there is someone coming into your life that you think is Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful, okay? And they're not. They're fooling you. They are not who you think they are, because they are not who they say they are. There's something about this person coming in that is just not who you want them to be. They're pretending, or they believe that there's something else. It's an imposter. We had an imposter reading yesterday for True Intentions. I'm wondering if this is along those lines for some Geminis. There's definitely someone coming into your life, especially if it's a romantic situation. Just steer clear of that. They're not who they say they are. It is time for you right now to focus on your family, your children, your own joy in life, your own growth. It's time for you to be focusing on your memories, your happy memories from the past. Like, getting back together and celebrating with friends and family. For some of you out there, you're in a really, really good place right now in terms of socializing and connecting with people that mean something to you. And you want to continue going in that direction, because right now it is the energy that you need in order to get this card in the upright position. You're in a self-healing mode right now, and you do not need any of this energy, okay? It's really time for you to be focusing on yourself. Let's get a little bit more about this card here. Yeah, okay, so you're still sort of letting go right now. I don't know if for some of you, it's like you learned beliefs about how, like, who you are in a relationship, or what relationships are supposed to look like, or you had some beliefs built up from your past that have caused some damage in terms of your own, like, self-growth, your own evolution. It's like you haven't completely healed from those beliefs yet. And I think in some situations, it's like you don't know what you don't know. Like you've never known anything else. You don't know what to look for. Well, right now you're being given an opportunity by focusing on these areas here to learn something new about yourself and be better prepared for an actually good relationship that's going to be coming your way. Let's find out more about that. Yeah, you're still, wow, you got the 8 of Swords in reverse, followed by the 10 of Wands in reverse. You're still in a place right now where you got to shed some burdens. You're not in a place right now where you have any clarity as to what's a good relationship for you or not. Like this person here, whoever this is, they've really got you, like, they've really got you confused. Like, you're buying into what they're trying to sell you, and you don't want it. This is keeping you stuck in a pattern, a bad relationship pattern. And that's probably why you're attracted to it. You know, it's like, you know how, subconsciously, you know how to deal with that pattern. So you're like trying to go back in and fix it again. That's just, you keep jumping back into it. So don't do that. Focus on family and friends right now. This is the energy that you need. You're getting rejuvenated right now. So stick with that. Okay. That was Gemini. Thank you for that Gemini reading. Shuffle these cards back in. See who's coming in next is Libra. We've got Libra coming in next. All right, could we have a reading for Libra, please? All right, Libra. Oh, you've got the 3 of Cups coming in front and center as well. And then you've got the Death card coming in upright. Let's see what's going on. Ace of Swords, there's some truth to be had here. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. The Chariot upright. Okay, so here's the thing. Libra, it's looking like the truth is going to come out in terms of recognizing what a social circle means to you and who you are in that social circle. You're going to be making choices because things are going to be changing, and I'm feeling very strongly that you have been enmeshed with sort of the wrong crowd. Some of you, you've been influenced by some people who you love to hang out with. You have a great time with them, but maybe they're not the best influence on you, or maybe it's time for you to just go off on your own path right now. Like it's time for you right now to let go of the social circles who are not supporting your growth. And the funny thing about this is you're either moving away from an unhealthy circle, or you could be moving into a very healthy circle. It's like you're one or the other on this. You're either leaving or entering. But whatever is happening in the process of leaving the negative circles or entering the positive circles, you are shedding responsibility that isn't yours to be had. You're shedding burdens. I think for some of you, you've had to carry a burden of a little bit being someone you're not in order to fit in properly, and you're letting go of that. And that's why this 5 of Pentacles is coming up. Like there's some of you out there who have had this social circle that you get together with and you've known each other forever, but you've always felt lonely within that circle. You've always felt like you have to put on airs a little bit, or you have to pretend to be something that you're not a little bit, or you've got to hide information about your life or who you are because you know that that will not be accepted by this social circle. And it's like right now you are releasing that responsibility. You're either going to share the truth within the social circle, or the truth is going to come out and it's going to cause you to no longer be accepted by them, right? Because you wouldn't have been in the first place. You're not on the same page. But it's like you're in that happening, you have been released from whatever this chain is that's holding you onto this. Like you don't need that. You don't need to be in that social circle. If that's the way you've been feeling, it's time for you to exit, right? And for others, you are letting go of some burdens, and all of a sudden it's creating the space for you to enhance your social circle with a group of people that you're going to be really fulfilled by and get along with, and it's going to feel like a celebration. So whatever it is, whichever camp you're in, and this is the contrast, that back and forth, it's like the opposing forces, equally opposing forces for Libra today. You're in one of these two camps. Whatever is happening is going to result in the same place. You're going to end up being much, much happier because you're not going to be holding on to these burdens or beliefs that you have been holding on to, and it's going to clear the space for this amazing new celebration of socializing and people who you feel really connected to. So things are changing. Things are definitely changing, and you're going to be in a really good spot. And then here you've got the 3 of Wands. So yeah, you're going to be making new decisions based on this and making new friendships. Wow, Libra, really, really, this is amazing for you. You are on the right track. Whatever is happening, know that it's going in a really good direction. Thank you for that Libra reading. Let's see who is coming in after Libra. Next up we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo, what's going on with the Virgos? So serious. All of a sudden we're so serious. I'm getting a little Virgo attitude coming in here. Little sassy pants. I didn't like that. Sorry. What's going on, Virgo? What you got going on? Are you freaking out right now about something? Frantic Virgo energy coming in. All right. Oh, 10 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Did you guys see all the shuffling I just did? 5 of Cups upright, 2 of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse, 8 of Wands upright, Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is, yeah, Virgo, you are having, some of you are having a really hard time right now. You're having a hard time letting go of a lie. You're having a hard time letting go of a lie. There's something that you have been hiding. It's like you made a mistake and you don't want people to know you made that mistake, and you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to prevent people from knowing what you've done, because you're worried that it's going to bring the end of a relationship very quickly. In fact, some of you know that as soon as this mistake has come to light, it is going to be the end of a relationship. You see this coming in here? Yeah, this is really frantic energy. Like you are really trying so hard. Like it's a lot of work to cover up this lie. This is a lie for some of you. And you're just not willing to lose whatever this relationship is. This partnership, and this could be anything. This could be like, you know, romantic, this could be business, this could be friendship. You're trying to avoid the rapid end of it, the very quick death of this relationship, because it's going to hurt. The Ace of Cups coming in here, you know that once this secret comes out, this relationship isn't going to have the energy that it needs. Like it's going to be the wrong energy. It's like one of the foundational aspects of this relationship that the relationship was built on. And you know that when your mistake comes out, like it's going to change things forever. So what do you need to do? Because you're running around frantically trying to cover it up. And yeah, you're really attached to this. You're really, really holding on to it. Like you don't want to lose it. You don't want to be alone, but I think it's time for some introspection. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing, Virgo. This is going to be, okay, for some of the Virgos out there, if you've been hiding the truth about something, this is going to sting. I mean, this needs to come out. It is time for you to have some introspective work and learn from your mistakes. It's not fair to be hiding whatever this is. And if it's someone else in your life that is bringing this mistake to you, understand that you need to allow the shift. You need to allow the change. If this is something that needs to end, let it end. If it's something that can be repaired, repair it from where it actually is. But don't keep trying to deny the fact that it is what it is, okay? I understand that for a lot of you, you're really just so content with the way things are. And you're so afraid of things changing and you don't know how to navigate this. There's some aspect of betrayal, whether it's you or a person in your life. There's been some betrayal in some way. The truth of the betrayal needs to come out, and there's no amount of scrambling that's going to fix this issue. The truth needs to be acknowledged in order to move forward in any direction. You need truth and some introspection so that you know how to move forward, okay? That's what's coming in for Virgo. Yeah, and it's probably going to cause you to have to make some tough decisions about moving next, but you will get the clarity. The truth is what's going to give you the clarity to know what to do next. staying in this situation here that you've been in, trying to cover this up or trying to deny the truth of the matter, is causing you to just keep reliving a mistake. It's like you're just digging the hole deeper, you know? So that's coming in for Virgo. Time to face the truth, okay? It's time to face the truth. Thank you for that, Virgo reading. Who is coming up next? Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, could we please have a reading for Sagittarius? What is going on for the Saggies? Oh, well, Emperor coming in reverse here. That's first thing you need to know. Judgment coming in reverse. 7 of Swords coming. 5 of Pentacles. King of Swords. The Hangman in reverse. Okay, so yeah, for some of you, you're also dealing with a bit of deception or making a mistake. There's some of you out there who have kind of mishandled a situation. You've misjudged it, you've mismanaged it, and now you are trying to hide that mistake. It's very much like that Virgo energy of being afraid to own up to some kind of mistake. You really need to just speak clearly. You're trying to cover it up. You're ashamed of it. It's time to just let the cat out of the bag. Okay, that's what's going to give everyone the perspective that's needed, and just have faith. Like, things are going to work out. In fact, they're going to work out very, very well for you. If you can have faith in this and owning up to your mistake right now, Sagittarius, and communicating that clearly, you're going to end up being in a position where people will trust you more. It's like your mistake hasn't been such a big deal that it's going to break any relationships. This is actually the kind of mistake where if you can own up to it and manage it, right? Like, address it with integrity and have faith that everything's going to be all right, it will. It's going to be okay. People are going to appreciate that. They're going to trust you for it. Be careful. You know, some people are going to yell at you. All right. Some people are going to be disappointed in this. But your friends are going to be coming right along with you. Yeah. Then you've got the messiness of the moon, right? Like, for you, Sagittarius, it's really important that you just go ahead and be honest. A couple of people in your life, maybe 1 or 2, are going to be angry. They're going to let you know that they do not like what happened. They're going to share their disappointment with you, but they're going to get over it. Everything's going to be okay. And then for the rest of the people, they're going to be like, okay, no big deal. Let's just, this got messy. Let's just move on, right? But whatever it is, you're going to be giving everyone an opportunity to illuminate the situation, to understand what's going on, and then they will respect you more for that and how you can handle instead of focusing on the mistake, you're focusing on the opportunity that it creates. All right. That's what's going on for Sagittarius. So, best wishes on that. I hope that you can really find a way to express what has occurred clearly in a way that everyone fully understands, and you just move forward with that. Move forward with that and fix it and move on. Use this as an opportunity and people will respond to that. Okay, so that was Sagittarius. Let's see who's coming in next. Next up, we've got Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? Hey, what time is it? $8:20. All right. Guys. No, I'll pause it. I share at office, and I need to be out of here in 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, I'm going to pause this video, and I will come back to you, maybe in another room. All right, what is going on for Aquarius? Wheel of Fortune. Age of Aquarius. All right, 8 of Wands coming in reverse. 7 of Swords. Man, we're getting so many. We've gotten 7 of Swords 3 times so far today. The Moon in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands upright. Queen of Cups in reverse. High Priestess. Okay, so you're starting with the Wheel of Fortune, and your bookend is the High Priestess, okay? So you are experiencing right now a temporary pause in energy, okay? There's like a temporary halt. And what's happening is the resistance that is needed in order to shift things in a certain direction. You're going to be temporarily disappointed. All right. It's like you got really excited about how things are going, and then all of a sudden something got in the way, and you're like, what is going on now? Like everything was supposed to be wonderful, and everything's supposed to be a certain way, and we had everything planned out, and now as soon as we start entering into this, immediately things are not working, right? Like for some of you, that's what's happening. Really, really important that you need to continue following your intuition, okay? Your Moon is coming in reverse here, and that is suggesting the messiness and tumultuousness of the situation, right? That messiness is needed right now. That is what has to be happening right now in order for you to get to where you need to be. So you need to be really, really listening to your intuition. You've got to be following that. And I think that maybe for some of you, you have neglected to lean into your intuition because you just had like blind faith, like everything's going to be great, and you forgot your part of it. So remember your part of it. It's you leading with your intuition in order to get through this in the way that you need to get through this, okay? Your Page of Wands coming in here is saying you need to practice your intuition right now. You need to get a little bit better at it. This is an exercise. This is like a drill. You know how back in school some teachers would have you start the class off with like a drill? That's what's happening right now. It's like you're practicing with your drill right now, and you're going to get, like, it's what's needed. You need this honing in. You need this practice right now. So for some of you, really, it is time for you to pay attention to your intuition. Hold the space for your emotions and your subconscious, all right? Might be time for you to be journaling your dreams, watching for signs, doing some meditation. Allow that subconscious to percolate upward and really follow your intuition. Any other cards that we need for, okay, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going to be a quick fix. Whatever you're doing right now, I think that maybe you really thought that the problem was already solved, or you were already there without effort, or it was just blind faith, but you need to remember you're a part of this all, and it's not going to happen without you being who you need to be. So gotta get back on the horse, All right. You got to keep practicing. You've got to keep pushing along in the way that you were before. You can't let your hands off the wheel right now. You've got to keep getting better and better and better. Okay, that was Aquarius. Thank you for that Aquarius reading. We still have more to go, but I'm going to pause the video. Don't be surprised that it might look different in a moment. Oh, well, never mind. My office buddy has a meeting every Wednesday at 8:30, and it got canceled today, so there will be no pausing. We will just continue moving right along with our video on all zodiac signs. Okay, thank you. That worked out well. All right, let's move right along with that shift. Who's coming in next? Leo. Leo coming in next. All right, Leo, what spirit, can we have a reading for Leo, please? I'm going to put those back in. I am not feeling like those were for Leo. I think that was just a sloppy shuffle. Could we have a reading for Leo, please? A lot of shuffling for Leo. Letting go of some attachments here, Leo. All right, Queen of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups. Okay, so Queen of Wands is big Leo energy, okay? For some of you out here, some of the Leos out here, you're letting go of some of your ego, all right? You've been holding on to the attachment of your ego, and you're starting to let that go. You're putting that aside, which is why your Ace of Cups is coming in, because you've removed that ego part of the puzzle, and you are leaning into just strength, just your ability to navigate and be agile and allowing your light to shine. And in doing that, you are reciprocating the energy now. You're back into the flow of things. You are bringing in and letting go, and it's working. So that was a really good move, and it's causing you to have a new choice about something. Sun coming in reverse. This is going here. Okay, so you've got a story to tell here, Leo. So, okay, for some of you, you're feeling like this could be a no-win situation. And that's why you're holding on to your ego. It's like you feel like you're going to you're just feeling like you're between a rock and a hard place with something. And you're being asked to just remove your ego from the situation while making this choice. That's what's going to give you the answer. Okay, it's like for some of you, you're thinking, if I take choice A, it's going to be a massive failure. I'll never be able to accomplish it. It's going to cause me to have to change something entirely. I've got to move somewhere else. I've got to leave a relationship or quit a job or move from my home. It's like something you really don't want to do. And it might not be true. Okay. Like in this scenario, it's like maybe you're feeling like if you choose this route, you're going to be so embarrassed or so ashamed or something that you can't possibly stay where you are, you know, and I don't know what that means for some of you. It's just, I'm getting the feeling of like, oh my gosh, I've made such a terrible mistake. Now I can never see these people again. I have to sell my house and move to a different neighborhood, right? Like, that's ego-based stuff. And there's something about this path here that you're not allowing to come in. Like, you're not seeing the solution here because you're so focused on that. And then this one, you're starting out with the Knight of Wands in reverse. And this is like just being hasty. Like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to throw out the baby with the bathwater. You've got the Nine of Cups coming in, and then the Five of Pentacles coming in, and then the Four of Swords. So it's like you're taking all of what you've worked for, whatever you have, you're like, just throw it all away. I'm just going to throw it all away and have nothing. And I'll start brand new. I'll just start fresh. And that also is an ego-led decision that you're making. So you're not thinking clearly. You're not seeing the truth of the matter because you're so focused on the ego. Let go of that. Let go of your fear of what you're going to look like to other people. Okay, Leo? Yeah, and just there's your Fool. There's your new beginning. So that's what's needed. Leo out there, if you're afraid, if you're making a decision right now based on pride and ego, you've got to understand that it is not time for that. You've got to put that aside, get some clarity, see the truth of the matter, and then you will have your answer. You'll be ready for a new beginning, and you can just have faith and it'll be fine. All right. Thank you for that Leo reading. Who's coming next? Put those down there. Give this a good cut. All right, who's next? Pisces. We've got Pisces up next. Can we have a reading for Pisces, please? The Sun coming in reverse. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so something is no longer serving you. Something has run its course and you're ready to start a new path. Yeah, and it's definitely time to act on it. You've kind of known this for a while, and you've been denying it. For some of you, you've been like, oh, yeah, you know, I think it's probably time to get a new job, or it's probably time to start, you know, thinking about leaving this relationship. Like, you've known it, and you've been preparing for it, and now the time has come where you're recognizing, like, okay, it's time to act. Yeah, and the truth is, like, the truth is coming out, and you're changing your path. This is such a clear reading for Pisces. Definitely time to move forward. It's time for you to recognize that you have the world in the palm of your hands. Okay, that's what's coming in here. The truth has come out. You're facing the truth of the situation, and you know that whatever the situation was, you can honor it for what it was, and now it's come to an end, and it's time for something new. Yeah, just move forward, though. Like, you might be, let's get a little bit more on that. Okay, so yeah, you need to nurture this opportunity. Okay, this is a little bit opportunistic. Like, something has happened. There's been a breakdown. in whatever this is, whatever the situation is, your partnership, a team. There's something that has gone upset. And it's time to use that opportunity to nurture something else. Okay? Nurture the opportunity right now. So be a little bit opportunistic, not in a negative way, not in that normal, like, negative connotation of being opportunistic. It's like you just need to strike while the iron is hot, is the kind of situation. Don't go back into this and try and work it out through another cycle of this and then make your decision. Like, now's the time. Just do it. Just everything's going to be good. Yeah. It's just not, your Emperor is coming in here in reverse. You might be a little bit unsure about what best to do next, but you also know that this isn't working. For some of you, the Empress, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles coming in together could mean it's time for a change in your family life, you know. Like it might be time for you to separate. For some of you, though, it's time for you to enter into a family. Like, it's strange. Like, I'm feeling that for some of you out there, you've been stuck in some kind of situation with people who have been pressuring you not to do something. And all of a sudden, like, that's no longer serving you. Like, you understand, you can see why they've been pressuring you based on their own personal gain. Like, they had their ulterior motives as to why they were trying to influence your decisions. And now that that truth has come out, you can act. You can do what you need to do and just recognize the truth of the situation and enter into some new experience, some new environment where things are very fulfilling. Things are really wonderful. Everybody's working together and everything's really, really good. So it's definitely time for you to act on whatever this new information has been, Pisces. It's time for you to take this and go. Like, use the opportunity. Okay? Thank you for that Pisces reading. Okay, who's coming in next? Cancer. Cancer is up next. Can we have a reading for Cancer, please? Here we go. Here we go. All right. So you've got the Seven of Wands coming in reverse. Justice coming upright. Strength coming upright. Moon in reverse. Page of Pentacles upright. All right. So Cancer, this has to do with, like, a mistake that you made a little while back. You know, like at some period of time you stumbled. Pretty recently, but not super recently. And right now is when, for some reason, there's been like a delayed consequence. You know, like you made a mistake. Maybe it's from a, you know, maybe you had to go to, you're waiting to go to court or something, but or things have been trying to figure out, people have been trying to figure out how to manage this mistake that happened. The mistake happened, it's been stressing you out. It's recently or about to be judged, okay? Like your consequences are about to hit if they haven't just already. And you found that the consequences are really fair. Like they're not terrible. You feel like, yeah, okay, so these are the consequences of those actions, of that mistake, and you can deal with it. You're strong enough to deal with it. And the moon coming in reverse here is like, yeah, you probably weren't listening. Like when you made that mistake, you probably weren't using your best judgment. You probably weren't listening to your intuition. You probably were ignoring some red flags, right? You're not going to do that again. Like this is some information that you needed in order for you to grow and learn from the experience. You weren't going to learn it in this depth or with this clarity had you not made the mistake and are now experiencing the consequences of it. There's something about learning through this mistake that was the most beneficial way for you to learn this lesson. Okay? It's just that it's what had to be done, you know? And then it's bringing you this Page of Pentacles energy in here, which is really like, you know, oh, now I understand something new, and now there's a chance for a new opportunity to come in, and I can see things from a different direction that you would not have been able to see had you not made this mistake. Yeah, and maybe it was a mistake that has disrupted your family life. Like, I'm not saying the consequences are easy to navigate, but you can. You can navigate these consequences, and everything is going to turn out okay. Yeah, it's just a change. Don't try not to avoid the change, okay? Allow the mistake to do what it was intended to do. Like, at some point in your history, you had a choice to make, and in order to learn this lesson, whatever it is. And the choice that you made in that moment was a mistake. It wasn't the choice that was the easier way to learn it, but you had to learn it this way in order to get the big picture, to fully understand. And you are strong enough to manage it. It's not an unfair consequence, and you can handle it. All right, so just keep moving forward. Just keep going with it. You've got this. It's going to be okay. You know, temporary discomfort. Allow what needs to come to an end to come to an end. All right, just learn from the mistake, leave the past behind you, let something come to an end if it needs to end, and then move forward with something new, some Page of Pentacles energy. Okay, you're going to learn. This is an opportunity to learn something new too. All right, so that's Cancer. Cancer, if you are dealing with the consequences of a past mistake right now, please understand that it's just what needed to happen, and everything is going to be okay. All right? I'm feeling like it's not time to move on. I'm feeling like there's one more card to pull for Cancer, so I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card for Cancer. It's like Cancer's not satisfied with that. Ask for help. If you're feeling like you can't handle the consequences right now, ask for help. Okay, talk to people. This is the Ace of Pentacles coming in here. You're being offered a new opportunity. There's an opportunity in this right now. You haven't missed it. Talk to people. Okay, it's no longer time for the introspection of making the mistake. It is now time for acting through the consequences in order to gain from it. Okay, it's like the consequences are what will bring you the opportunity. All right. Thank you for that Cancer reading. Who is next? Taurus. Taurus, you're coming in next. Could we have a reading for Taurus, please? There we go. All right, Taurus, Judgment. Judgment upright. Taurus, lately, there have been a few readings for you where the Judgment card has been coming in reverse, and now it's upright. And it's because you've been listening to your intuition. You've got whatever you've just realized, whatever trajectory you have found yourself in right now, this is the one to follow, okay? And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles coming in reverse here. You might need to make some changes. Queen of Wands coming in reverse. Three of Pentacles upright. Okay, so for Taurus, I think, what did you just had an epiphany? You just realized something, and you're right, okay? Something here hasn't been working. Something in your Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, they are both in reverse. So maybe you have been able to accurately assess the source of the issue. Like you're able to weed the garden now. That's what I'm hearing. Like you can see the problem, and now you know what to do. And it's time for you to start sharing that with your team. You need to lead a team now on this. You do, yeah, and you need to make your connections. You need a partner, you need a team. Taurus, whatever you have recently figured out, you are correct, all right? You need to keep listening to your intuition and following your judgment, because you are the one who knows the source of the problem. And you're going to need your team in order to correctly handle whatever the source is, all right? Whether it's to fix the problem, like fix the source of the problem, or to eliminate the source of the problem, you're going to need your partners and your team to help you do that effectively. Yeah, so use your King of Cups energy. This is going to require some real understanding about how people feel and what they're thinking right now is what you need to understand. You need to navigate this with a degree of understanding and really communicating in a way that people are receptive of. You know, you need to lean into that leadership energy right now. This is time for you to take the lead role in this, Taurus, because your judgment is correct, and you've got to get your team on board with you. So, yeah, how's this gonna turn out? There might be some big moves. Okay, there might be some big changes. There's a bit of rocking the boat energy. Then Strength coming in reverse, Ace of Wands upright. It's time. It's time for you to act on this. It's time for you to get these people together and move forward, because you do know the answer, and things are going to work out really, really well. It's an opportunity here. Okay, so make the change. All right, it might feel temporarily vulnerable. You might be concerned right now about a temporary vulnerability, but it's going to be okay. All right, so there's your Taurus reading. Thank you for that Taurus reading. Finally, we have Aries. Could we have a reading for Aries, please? Let's get these cards shuffled up. How we doing out there, Aries? Could we have a reading for Aries, please? What's going on with Aries today? What's in store for Aries this week? Okay, King of Swords in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, Five of Pentacles upright. Four of Swords in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse. All right, so I need some more information here. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking, it seems like overall this entire, like for everyone, for all the zodiac signs, this week has been mainly focused around making mistakes. And Aries is no different. It seems like you probably harshly judged or are at risk of soon harshly judging some people or a situation. And it's like your sharp tongue during conflict is going to create isolation. It's going to end the communication. It's going to prevent a conversation. And it's really time to act on shifting and allowing a new perspective. It's like for some Aries out there, you're going to get into an argument with someone and it's going to escalate very quickly because you're not going to want to see their perspective. You're going to try and shut down the conversation before you can hear anything they have to say because you don't want to hear what they have to say. It's really, you have another opportunity here. The conversation that is going to occur, that's going to be a conflict, some kind of argument, you have an opportunity to not fight. Don't get stuck behind your wall and be extremely defensive. Right? Sometimes I'm feeling like with the Aries that this conversation is leaning toward, I think some of you have a tendency to immediately become offensive when you get defensive. Like you hear, like you're hyper sensitive to some of you, not all of you, but some of you are hypersensitive to situations where you could be at risk of looking bad or being wrong. Or being vulnerable. There's some sense that if you're wrong, you're vulnerable, right? And so you try to protect yourself from being vulnerable by way of making other people wrong and refusing to hear what they have to say in order to keep them stuck in that wrongness. And I think that that's going to really be causing a problem for some of you this week. And the thing is, this for some of you is part of your spiritual journey. This is part of your pattern that you are given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to learn from. And right now you're going to be given another opportunity to learn from this. And I think you will be astonished and amazed at how successful a shift in your energy could be if you did that right now. There's something about ultimate harmony, unity, success with the Four of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Cups, all coming together. It's like you're going to open an opportunity. If you can just surrender right now and not try to be right in this conversation this week, you're going to have this stronger bond with the person that you're in this conflict with and with yourself, and you're going to create stability. It's not going, you think you're going to be causing yourself a weakness when actually in doing this you're going to be causing yourself a strength. Okay, it's like that. You're going to really have a fuller understanding of yourself and others, and it's going to be fulfilling. Like you're going to be pleasantly surprised by this new insight. Yeah, you're just, you keep on, like, this is your cycle of being, this is your belief, your false beliefs that keep you trapped in this place where you feel like you have to be right. And you don't. Yeah, and this is the Four of Pentacles energy. Like you're really holding on to that. Let it go. You don't have to win every battle. Okay? This is a battle that you don't have to win. Hear the call. Aries, hear the call. Okay? If you're checking in today, listen to this, because the impact of this opportunity is going to be highly beneficial for you, and you're going to reap the rewards, and so are the people around you. All right? Thank you for that Aries reading. Thank you for all of the readings today. I hope that everyone heard what they needed to hear and enjoyed that. And if you did enjoy that, and if you'd like to get more content like this, please subscribe. If you know somebody who you think might enjoy this or benefit from it, please share it with them. And if you help me out by liking the video, it will get to more people. It will bump the, the way everything works in here, and then the people who need to hear it will hear it. So I need your help, and I thank you for stopping in, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow for Third Eye Thursday.